guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and it's time for another Retro Toy Rewind. This time we're going back to 1993 to take a look at another offering from Kenner's Predator toy line. This time we're taking a look at the Ambush Predator, which was the line's mail-away figure. So, as you can see right here from the beginning, there's not much to look at with the packaging. Instead of coming on a blister card like most of the figures in this lineup, he was shipped to your home in this blank white mailer box. And inside that box were a couple little baggies containing the figure, his accessories, and this cool little instruction sheet. So we're going to go and get this guy out of the packaging, and we're going to take a closer look at him. So this is one of those typical mail-away items. There were a lot of toys back in the day that basically wanted you to collect proofs of purchase from different action figures in the lineup, and when you collected the needed amount, you would ship that off along with some money for postage and handling, and soon you would be delivered a special action figure that you can only get via the mail-away offer. Ambush Predator here is one of those figures that really stands out in my memory. I remember specifically seeing those commercials on TV promoting this figure and instantly wanting to collect this toy line based on this specific action figure. Yes, he is a full translucent figure. He's completely clear, and I have always had an admiration for clear toys. But you know what? It's not just a gimmick with this particular figure. It makes sense because the Predator turned invisible in the movie, so why wouldn't we have a toy where he's invisible? It's pretty sweet, and he makes an awesome action figure. So, out of the box, we've got this awesome little instruction guide, first of all. It's just got some crude little drawings on there that shows you how all of the different little accessories attach to the figure. And the figure itself is pretty incredible. It's exactly what you would expect out of Kenner's 5-inch scale Predator toy line, but he is done in a completely translucent plastic, so he is crystal clear, ready to sneak up on his prey. So there are some cool little things going on with this guy. First of all, take a look at the head sculpt, because instead of being fully translucent like the rest of the figure, it's got this really neat kind of black wash going on there, so that way the details on the face really stand out. You'll even notice that the eyes are a glowing bright green, which is a really neat look and helps to bring that overall face really stand out on the rest of this figure that is just completely see-through. And all of the sculpted details are still there. I mean, if you've seen any of the other Predator figures from Kenner here, you know what to expect as far as the sculpting goes. It's all very, very nice looking, but it's done in this really nice crystal clear plastic. Now, I will say that the specimen I have here is really nice looking, and I'm pretty lucky because over time, a lot of these figures have started fading and turning yellow. In fact, you might even notice on camera that the arms on this guy, specifically his left arm, is starting to yellow a little bit, which is unfortunate. But for the most part, I've got a really nice looking crystal clear figure. So if you're planning to collect these, that's definitely something you want to be on the lookout for because some of them will have yellowed over time. So Ambush Predator here does come with a few cool accessories. First of all, he does have this black chest piece. It's just like an extra piece of armor that clips on over his chest that's done in a solid black plastic. And then, the parts I really like are these really awesome vac metallized pieces. He has 2 blades that will clip onto his arms, and then he has this incredible vac metallized mask. And look at the details on there. That is awesome. And even the inside's got some really nice little sculpted details, which is something I think is pretty great for an action figure of this era. Now, if we go back to that instruction sheet, it actually says up at the top, Ambush Predator stalks his prey invisibly, but when he's ready to attack, he suddenly appears. To make Ambush Predator appear, put on his hunting gear as shown below. So, the reason why he comes with like this solid black armor piece and these other parts is supposed to be to make him visible again. So the armor piece just has a little peg on the inside that clips right onto his chest, just like so. We got the armor on there. And then we will attach the bladed weapons. Oh, we got the armor piece just popping off here. Let's see if we can get that. There we go. Got to press it on there nice and firm. There's a little peg on the inside with a small little hole on his stomach. That way you can pop it on. Well, it doesn't even stay on there very well, does it? Older figures, they'll do that to you. And then the blades work differently. You can notice that each blade for each arm is done completely different. That's to actually fit with the way that the arms are molded. The left arm has got a grip on there, so to attach this one, you'll actually grip onto the little handlebar there, grips on, and then it rests against the armrest right there on his forearm. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other one, but instead of having a little bar for it to grip onto, since he's got this open hand, it actually clips. There's a little clips on the inside there, and it just clips around the wrist just like that. Let me see if we can get this armor back on there. And then we're going to take the silver mask, and he's got the little holes on either side of his head and the little pegs right there in the mask. It's similar to what we've seen for some of the other Predators in Kenner's line. So you can fasten that on there, and now our ambush predator is visible according to the instructions, and he's ready to attack. Now, one thing I will say is that the black armor piece feels a little out of place on this guy. I actually much prefer to display this guy without the black armor, because that vac metallized silver mask and the blades on his arms actually look really awesome with the translucent body. I mean, it all just flows together so well. He's a really fun action figure, and he combines two of my favorite gimmicks in action figures: translucent body and vac metallized pieces. He's shiny and clear. This guy was made just for me. I love him. He was a figure that I always wanted as a kid because of those commercials, and I never got him until I was a collector. But to this day, I'm a huge fan of the Kenner lineup, and this is easily one of my favorite pieces in the line, strictly due to those fun gimmicks there. So there you go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this jump back in time to 1993 to check out the Kenner Predator Mail-Away Ambush Predator action figure. These guys are still pretty easy to track down, like most of the figures in Kenner's lineup. So happy hunting, my friends. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more reviews. And until next time, my friends.